Hello, welcome to the totally new section. We finally come to the chapter that begins our programming journey. What do I mean? We are going to use programming Sonic Pi environment to create the music. Okay, so what is Sonic Pi? Let's Google it. So when you type the Sonic Pi, you press the Google and you will find a website. Let's look at, this is the official website of the Sonic Pi. Let's see. It says, welcome to the future of music. Sonic Pi is a code-based music creation and performance tool. It seems that use the programming language, coding, to generate the music, which is very, very different from you play the music, the guitar or the piano or violin, right? Totally different because that require you a lot of practice, the music skill, or maybe the muscle memory. But the coding is something that we type on the computer. The best thing is it's free to download with a friendly tutorial, which means that you don't need to pay any money. There are a lot of tutorial, free online lesson that we can learn from. Here you find 3 links, okay? I'm now using the Mac, so you can download from the Mac OS. I believe most of the students from the Windows side, right? So you can download the Windows. Okay, originally Sonic Pi was created for Raspberry Pi. We know the Raspberry Pi is a single board computer which you can easy to carry on, especially designed for the low cost, okay, computing. After I install completely, I type the Sonic Pi. You will see the logo, use a big pi and some waveform. So what is sonic? Sonic in English, everybody knows, is relating to the sound or the sound wave or the speed of the sound in general. Okay, now you have the Sonic Pi Outlook. This is the coding area where you can type your code. Here are some very important buttons. If you want to execute the code, you need to run. And you can stop the program, you can record the generating sound through this button, you can save your coding, you can reload your previous source code, okay? And you will find some number on the list. Here, they have some internal buffer, so you can switch the different working area that you can work on the different project. Here you will see some menu. You can increase the font size, the audio source, the preference, okay? The log information, you can print out some measure for the debugging, okay? I think later on we will talk more and more. And maybe let's try a few commands, okay? When we learn the music, we know the music is about the sound, right? And we talk about there are 2 kinds of sound. One is synthesized, right? Another is generated by the real instrument, and if we want to replay, we need to record it. That's called a sample sound. Okay, Sonic Pi is especially good at the synthesized sound. Okay, of course they also can play sample based waveform and do some manipulation. Okay, let's try the first command we need to know, and it's play, because the play, it's very, very simple. Play something, play a note. We have several ways to ask computer to play this note, okay? And this note, we know for human, we know, this is a piano, 1 octave, another low octave, and we have this is the note C in 4th octave. So it's called a C4, right? But we also talk about MIDI, the previous lesson, and MIDI is very, very important, the language between the electronic musical instrument. Let's play this note. This note is a 60 MIDI number. Do you still remember play 60? type. This is our first code. Okay, let's run. Yeah, this is our very first single line music. We generate one note for a short period of time, even though it's not a genius of music, but if after all, it's a music. It doesn't sound like a real piano, but it's a synthesized sound after all. Okay. So what about we play another? How do we know this note, MIDI number? Remember, in MIDI, whenever you increase one note, you increase by one, right? So the 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So if I play 64, 2 line, I run it. It seems that there are 2 notes being played at the same time, concurrently, okay, 2 pitch. Sounds like this, right? Yes. Okay. So, if we want okay, we need to give some other information. Okay, we are going to use we call sleep, S-L-E-E-P, to denote the first note and the second note, their time duration. Okay, the amount of the time is required to be delayed, or to, in this command, to sleep. Okay, so I'm trying to use a 1. Okay, 1. Okay, let's hear the sound. Yeah, the second note will be after 1 beat when the first note, 60, being played. Okay, so 60, sleep 1 beat. Okay, so you got the idea. So if we want to do this, if we have these 2 very essential commands, we can actually create the melody, because it's just enough. The pitch and the time delay is enough for us to create the melody. But we need to use, if we need to use MIDI, we need to make sure the note. So let me try my code. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Play 67, I know that will be so. Dun. Sleep. Of course, you can use a copy paste. You can always replay, make sure it's going well. Yeah, I have constructed 4 notes, right? And then we know the semitone is increased by 1. And the La and the Sol, they have 2 semitone, the whole tone. So I'm going to play 69. And also sleep 1, 67.
A few moments later.
I think now I am going to be correct this time. Okay, almost. But I find that I put this twice. Actually, it should be. Okay, so there are 2 beats. This is a little bit longer, so I'm going to extend the sleep. And so I delete this code. extended because this is something that we need to fit the melody, the rhythm. One, two. Yeah, perfect. Maybe you think that it's too slow. I want this a little bit faster, okay? So let me give you a very instant, very handy to make your music, your melody faster. Is we have the concept of BPM, right? BPM, beat per minute, right? Beat per minute, which means in music, in 1 minute, how many beats are you going to play, right? This command, if you type use underline BPM, this command will give you the instruction. Now I'm going to use 120, okay? The default is 60 BPM. Let's see. So, if you want to faster music, you can simply change the BPM. That'll be good, okay? Okay, of course you can change your beat. You can change the 1 as a 0.5 level, can also make the music faster. But it is a good idea to count in a systematic way, okay? Now we make this music as simple as possible. Just use 1 beat for every single note, okay? That is our very first lesson. I hope you can do it.